At Audio-Technica at Winter NAMM 2014, talking to Harmony Central about our new products, and this is a brand new product for us. One of the things that we had introduced a year ago was the System 10 digital wireless. Now that system really took off for us, and we've taken that platform and got a new form factor. We say we've taken the System 10 to a whole new level, the floor. What does that mean? We now have a Stompbox version of the System 10, and we've actually added a lot of new features. But when we talk about the basic structure of the System 10, what are we talking about? We're talking about 2.4 gigahertz transmission well outside the TV UHF band. We're talking about 24-bit 48K operation, so very high fidelity with excellent dynamic range for guitar or bass. One of the other cool things we have was we have what we call 3 levels of diversity assurance. It's real heady stuff, but we have frequency diversity, which means this actually changes frequencies on the fly. It's dynamically allocated. If it encounters interference, it actually changes frequencies seamlessly. You never know it's happening. It has space diversity. What does that mean? That means it actually has 2 antennas in the receiver as well as 2 antennas in the transmitter to get you that rock solid connectivity. And it also has time diversity. This is really weird. I'm not going to go into it. But it actually transmits 2 signals in the same time frame in different time slots. It's really, I can't get my head around it, but it does that. And that's to decrease any kind of intermod and interference problems. So, what are the unique features of the System 10 pedal board mounted system? One of the things we notice, there's a foot switch on this. Why would I put a foot switch on a wireless? Well, when we're talking about guitar wireless, we like functionality. So what we do is we actually have 2 outputs on this. We can see we have an output A and an output B. We have 2 modes that this unit can operate in. Kind of can't see here, but we have an A mute or an A-B mode. The first thing we're going to look at is the A mute. We can see the green lights on the top, B and A, tell me that both outputs are hot. The second I hit the foot switch, I have muted A. Why would I do this? A goes to my amp, B goes to my tuner. I can mute my amp while I tune. I'm going to switch this back here where you won't be able to see. Now I have an A or B. Now you can see output A is hot, output B is not. Vice versa. Why would I use this? Well, one example, I might have a Rollin' Jazz chorus and I might have a Marshall stack. I can switch amps. The other cool thing I can do, both of these outputs are tip ring sleeve balanced, okay? So if I have an electric and acoustic, my electric goes out to my Fender Twin. I take my acoustic, turn my pack on, switch the output. Now I'm taking balance straight into my mixing console for my acoustic. Very cool feature. Another very unique feature to this wireless is what we call the on-deck feature. On deck, what's that mean? Well, if I have multiple guitars, I can take multiple transmitters. I can pair up to 8 transmitters to 1 single receiver. That's pretty cool. So now I can have 2 other guitars on stage. I play one, I turn it off, I turn the next transmitter on, it recognizes I'm good to go. Furthermore, when you use traditional UHF wireless and you have 2 body packs on at the same time, all heck breaks loose. It creates all kinds of noise, it just doesn't work. The cool thing about the System 10 digital pedal board wireless, if I have 2 body packs on, the first on is recognized. If I go ahead and turn that pack off, my other guitar instantly comes on. This is great if you break a string, stuff like that. It makes really quick guitar changes. Again, this is the System 10 pedal board wireless, shown here at 2014 NAMM show by Audio-Technica.